Hey everyone, today we are doing a new drawing lesson. So last time, man, it was a while ago. Last time I showed you guys how to draw Diary of a Wimpy Kid, right? Now today is going to be quite a bit different. Today we're going to go through how to have fun when you're drawing. I'll say this, I don't think anything else is more important than having fun while you draw. What comes out the other end, the end result of the drawing, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you had fun drawing. You had fun making something. If you make something that you look at and you laugh, my promise, my guarantee is that if you can do that, then you can become the best artist in the world. And I say that sincerely. So today what we want to do is we want to draw and we want to have fun. So let's write here. So what we want to do, so we're going to write that down. So we're going to go ahead and write goal, have fun, goals, have fun. And here's the secondary goal. Keep it simple. When we keep it simple, it's easier to keep it fun. So these bounce off each other, they relate to each other, and they are great rules to have when you're drawing. So when you're drawing and you can't think of what to draw, what is the first thing to do? I'll tell you right now. If you can't think of something to draw a circle. Circles are everything. You can turn a circle into anything. So we have this circle here. And this is actually my second try doing this video. In the first try, I did a turtle. I really like that turtle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and recreate that turtle here. So we've got this circle, and then we are going to draw some funny little legs just popping out. There we go. And then that looks a little bit too much. Okay. There we go. Whew, that's awesome. Look at that. So we started with a circle. We did 3 little legs and then a big head. Now, this already is like a funny shape to me. So that's great. This is fun and this is simple. So what I want to do is I want to use my eraser tool. So when we have the eraser tool, what do we want to use it for? So we do not want to erase things just because they don't look good. Just because something doesn't look good doesn't mean it's worth erasing. So sorry if that's confusing, but just to make my point clear, so whenever we make a mark here, like this circle is a lot worse than this circle, in my opinion. But what I would choose to erase isn't the circle. It's this line here. Because now it is a more complete shape. And you can see this still looks good. This is perfectly usable. Perfectly usable. And just taking that one line off just turned it from a shape maybe I wasn't happy with to one that I can use now. So always be thinking when you're using your eraser, am I erasing this because it doesn't look good because I'm unhappy with what I made? Or am I erasing to accent and help the viewer understand this shape? And so what I'm going to do is erase, and I'm going to erase these lines here. So compare now, does erasing that help you understand the shape of the head? To me, it's very clear that it does. Hopefully you feel the same way. So I'm going to keep erasing here. What I want to do is erase these lines here. Does erasing these lines help me understand that these are feet? Yes, because otherwise this line would completely cut off part of the leg and it's confusing to look at. I'm going to erase these tiny lines here. It'll just make the legs cleaner and again help the viewer understand what they're looking at, help them understand the shape of the legs. All right, I love this turtle here. So we are going to put a face on this turtle. So again, our goal is to have fun and our goal is to keep it simple. We don't need anything complex on this turtle. Look how silly and simple this is going to be. If that doesn't make you laugh, I don't know what will, because to me, that is hilarious. This turtle with a head like that and a smile, like I love that smile. You know, this is just awesome. If you can make something that makes you laugh, you know, that's the point of art, is your own enjoyment. So that's awesome to me. And so now what I want to do is just add some more details. There we go. And so I just drew a grid on the bottom of his shell to help them understand, help the audience understand what that is. And I love that. That's awesome. That's really great. Just adding a top of the shell here. Adding a little hole that his head's poking out of. His arms. That's awesome. And we're going to add another line here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. See how easy it was? Actually, one more thing. Little toes. Just 3 toes. Awesome. And I'm telling you right now, doodling like this is going to make you such a good artist. If you can draw like this, you can make amazing work. You will see your hand drawing better lines, making better marks, and this simple and fun approach, it lasts a whole life long. So all right, so this second circle, remember we didn't erase this. I personally don't really like this shape. It's a hard shape to work with, but you know what, we're going to work with it anyways. So just to start out, let's think of what we want to do with this. So let's make like a little guy here. I just decided I'm going to make a funny little cowboy guy. So these circles can be anything. If you think something would be funny or cool, you just make it. Make this bigger so we can erase all this stuff. Got a lot of extra lines here, that's perfectly fine. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't remember the things I said in this video, rewatch it until you have those things memorized. You're not going to be happy with your art. I'll tell you right now. When you play with these rules, you will see so much growth as an artist. You will really impress your friends, your parents. Everyone will look at you and say, wow, this is really cool. And that's my promise. Because right now, all this stuff I'm doing, it's just based off of what I already said and did, what I already said. And you can see here, it's got spurs. They don't even need to be that fancy or whatever, but you know, the shape doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Not at that point. What am I going to do? I was going to draw his pants. Okay, so he doesn't even really have eyes because his hat hides his eyes. So you can see here we've added a good deal of complexity, and yet it's still simple. And this guy makes me laugh. This guy's awesome. Boom. He's the sheriff. There we go. Look at that. I guess we can mustache. So honestly, I'm probably making this more complex than you should. I would keep it even more simple than this. Do stuff like this turtle. But I just got a little bored and I wanted to go do a little extra. And so let's draw another circle. Just remember, if you ever don't know what to draw a circle. Trust me, it is infinitely fun to draw a circle because it's very hard to draw a perfect circle. I mean, this one I drew, I'm actually surprised how perfect it is. But even still, it is definitely not perfect. All right. And what do you see in this circle? If you look at this, you know, what do you see in this circle? Just make something up. Make anything up. An animal, a person, you can just say, oh, I think this looks like it should have a leg or a tail or a face, and go from there. And so let's think here. Last time I drew a bird and I had fun doing that, so I'm just going to make this a bird. So there we go. I like this a lot. He kind of looks like an angry bird. There we go. Awesome. Look how fun that was and how fun this is. This is awesome. I love this. And that's my alarm. It's 8:30. Alrighty. Just add some things here. So looks more like a chicken. He's a little turkey guy. And he's flapping his wings, looking go. There we go. I love this. Look how fun that was. So we drew a circle, drew the little feet, we drew beak and eyes and wings. We added a little thing on top to make him look a little more like a chicken, his belly, and just some lines to give him some action, give him some life. And this makes me so happy. I love this. And so, have fun, keep it simple. When you erase, use your eraser to help the viewer understand what you just made. I'm telling you, if you follow these steps, you're going to be an amazing artist. You're off to an amazing start. Can't wait to see what you guys create. Make something simple. Draw a circle, make it into something, and send it to me, whatever. Post an image, link to it. I'd love to see what you guys create. Have an amazing day.